Girls, welcome to the Health and Wellness Center on the campus of Bunker Hill Community College for today's championship game of the Region 21. The NJCAA Region 21 Bunker Hill Community College promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request the cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial or sexist comments, or any other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, team representatives, or athletic site administrators will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the premises. Bunker Hill Community College thanks you for your support and cooperation. If we could all please kindly rise for the playing of our national anthem. And gentlemen, please remove your hats. Let's meet the starting lineup for the championship game of Region 21 between Massasoit and Bristol. On the scoreboard,
I found the solution. I got the UCAP coach. He has an account.
Let's meet the starters.
He's got to come over and just log in and do that quickly. I was thinking he's going to take off in a minute, so I was like, come on and do it right now before the game starts.
Okay, well, I'm kind of busy with this, though, so, like...
I know, that has to be done before anything else, because if you leave, you cannot do it. That's one thing you have to figure out. So you may have to just, like, not comment there for a couple seconds. You can get it.
Let's meet the Bayhawks of Bristol Community College. They will be home on your scoreboard. Number 1, Juan Espinal. Number 3, Alexander Holloway. Number 4, Joshua Windrush.
So I don't have to worry about the upload. No, so it's good. You're going to upload right away. Oh, and then I got to send it.
Assistant coaches Brian Hernandez, Frank Stevenson, Joshua Rogers, and Don Edge. Your officials for today's championship contest, Paul Halloran, Jason Murray, and Mike Rice. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's play ball. The winner of this game advances to the Nationals in upstate New York.
Nope. Let's try this.
Okay, I got it from here.
All right. And so I can just check it later and I'll be good?
We are underway for the NJCAA Region 21 Men's Basketball Championship between the Bristol Bayhawks and the Massasoit Warriors. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Sam Feely, ready to bring you the play-by-play story. Lady Pina Guerrero on camera. Bristol has Josh Winbush back in the starting lineup after he went down with a knee injury. in the semifinals last night against Northern Essex. And it was the best possible situation Robert Delou could have asked for. This is kicked out into the corner. Mark Georges goes out to Rawalski Edward. 6 seconds to shoot. Edward had a great game shooting from 3-point distance, and that goes out of bounds. Edward had a great game shooting from 3-point distance yesterday. As I was saying, the situation yesterday, Winbush went down with a knee injury after recording a double-double in the first half alone, as it's tipped out of bounds to Massasoit. Finishing my story, Winbush went down with a knee injury after recording a double-double in the first half, but Bristol never lost their huge lead, and they were able to rest Winbush for the rest of the game without him coming back in. In the corner, Espinal. Also, players did get in foul trouble. Shot rejected by Monroe. Blazos got the loose ball, and now here's Edward. Edward, spin move, kicks it out to Georges. Blazos, back to Edward. Edward goes into the corner, Blazos, three, good. Winbush goes out for a long two that rolls home for Alex Holloway. Handy backs up, working on Holloway, drops it off for Monroe. Monroe under duress from Winbush, now driving is Georges, he traveled. Foul from behind, and getting the two is Espinal. Fouls on Mark Georges.
Fouls on number 5, Mark Georges. His first, team first. Juan Espinal, one shot.
No good, but the rebound by Zach Vega. Winbush has a shot rejected by Mark Monroe. Handy drives over Winbush, no good. Monroe got the rebound, loses it out of bounds, but Vega tried to field it, but touched it out of bounds. Pass goes all the way in the backcourt to Edward. Edward working on Green. Rawalski Edward into the corner, Blazos. 16 to shoot. Edward goes down low, escaping his man temporarily. Georges out to Blazos, loses the handle, keeps it alive. 4 seconds, tries to find Monroe, shot rejected by Winbush. Back the other way comes Josh. No good. Rebound and going to the line for two will be Espinal.
The Massasoit foul on number 23, Bayhawks. His first, team second.
Second and third free throw opportunities for Espinal this game, and he sinks the first one.
One Espinal, one shot remaining for the Bayhawks.
Second one is good.
Bristol, they lead 6-3.
And a steal. Good pressure defense by Mitchell. Puts it up. We'll go to the line for two. Fouls on Handy.
Fouls on number 12, Rail Handy, his first. Team third.
Take your time, baby. You got this.
Marcus Mitchell.
Mitchell for two free throws. First one rims out. Advertising opportunities are available on LSP. Get your company's message on air or on localsportsproductions.com for as little as $25 per ad. Visit localsportsproductions.com/advertising or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Both free throws missed. And Edward with the rebound. Puts on the brakes. Now Handy. Drops it off for Blazos. Back to Edward. Edward, long three. Back iron, no good. Rebound, Winbush. But turned right back over to Handy. Finds Monroe, and that'll be goaltending. 6-5 our score. Vegas pass is deflected with a big swat there by Georges. Inbound pass comes into Green. Jab step by Mitchell. Vega, cross-court pass, nice head fake. Now the two is good by Espinal. Espinal's got 6. And it's 8-5. Leaner off the glass, no good. Monroe with the rebound over Winbush, no good. And Winbush picks up his 3rd rebound. Traveling violation.
That's a traveling violation. Massasoit basketball.
Edward drops it off for Handy. And Georges back to Edward. Nice behind the back move. Off the glass, no good. Rebound collected by Espinal. Look at the press. Layup and 1. Vega with the 2. Edward with the foul. And the 4th already on Bristol. Massasoit, rather. And one opportunity for Vega. It's good. 11-5 our score. Here's Handy, goes into the corner. Blazos puts on the brakes, goes back to Handy in the corner. Handy meets a double team now. Espinal peels off. That gives him a little bit of room. Back iron, no good. Rebound Espinal. Mitchell will settle it down. In the corner, Green drives, layup, good. (13-5), a 7-0 run here by Bristol. Screen set by Georges. Now the left elbow, Edward will drive, put one up, off the glass and in. In the corner, it's Vega, tries to find Winbush, ripped away by Blazos. Taken right back, however, by Winbush. Deep three, front iron, no good. Rebound saved by Handy. In the corner, Georges comes back out, working on Vega. Puts on the brakes, has a shot rejected by Vega. To Aspinall. A 9-2 run now by Bristol. Bristol fans in full throat. Edward, 8 seconds to shoot. And a foul, no shot. Georges draws the foul. And it's on Vega, and that's his first and Bristol's first. So the shot clock resets to 20. And left substitutions is Holloway, and Hester will check in. Inbound pass comes to Edward, rather. Edward for three, yes. 5 for Rolski. 15-10. In the corner. Rims out on the three, rebound tapped around, no foul. Back iron, no good. Battle for the rebound will be won by Edward. Back the other way, a little too strong on the pass, back to Bristol. Want LSP to tape or broadcast your team's games? Rates start just $100 per game. Also ask LSP about streaming your next gaming tournament, wedding, concert, recital, school play, meeting, graduation, or other event. Visit localsportsproductions.com/services or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Winbush travels, turnover to Massasoit. Blazos draws the foul, and it'll be 2 shots. That's Espinal's first. Second on Bristol. 2 free throws for Bobby Blazos. First one's good. Zach Vega back into the lineup for Espinal. Second free throw is good. Jared Costa Hayward now to the game for Massasoit. Full court press being put on here by the Warriors. They get it across the timeline. Mitchell. And out of bounds. Oh, it'll remain with Bristol. Now the officials are going to confer. And the Massasoit fans and coaches not happy with that call as it remains with Bristol. In the corner, Mitchell, yes. Now a whistle and I believe a technical foul has been called on head coach Jim Stapleton.
Head coach Jim Stapleton.
Zach Vega will shoot the technical. Rims out.
Come on. Take your time, baby. You got this. Come on. You got this, baby.
That's good. 19-12. Costa Hayward drops it off from Monroe, no good. Monroe gets the rebound and draws the foul. Fouls on Mitchell.
Foul on number 30, Marcus Mitchell, his first, third on the team, Mark Monroe. 2 shots for the Warriors.
So 2 shots for the big man, Mark Monroe. Front iron, no good. Second free throw is good. 19-13. Vega backs up, looks for a pass, gets it to Hester, finds Kobe, his shot is rejected, and saved by Edward. Layup off the glass and in for Mark Georges. 19-15. Nice move, nice no-look pass to Hester. No justice. And Monroe draws the foul.
Here's the foul on number 21.
Hester guilty.
As his first, team 4. Bristol calls a full.
Robert Deleu calls timeout for Bristol with 9:38 to go.
Please hang around for the awards presentation.
Eight points for Juan Espinal, 4 for Zach Vega, and for Bristol, it's 4 for Bobby Belezos, 5 for Rolski Edward. Out of the timeout, it's Massasoit ball. Georges. Edward. Backs up, 7 seconds. Clapping his hands is Mitchell. Gets her out of screen. And a foul. Offensive foul. That's the second on Edward.
That's his second personal. 6th on the team.
The 6th on Massasoit. So now Bristol in the 1-1 on the next foul. Pass deflected, saved. Hester, no look pass into the corner. Vega pulls out. 14 to shoot, pass deflected, out of bounds, will remain with Bristol. Winbush and Green back into the lineup for Bristol.
Back into the Bayhawk lineup. Number 2, Damian Martin, also back into the Bristol.
And Martin also back in the lineup for Bristol. Inbound pass will come to Martin, 12 seconds to shoot. Kicks it out, Green, 4 seconds. Vega in the corner. Fade away. Oh, back iron nearly went in, but the rebound to Handy. Edward over to Georges. Georges backs up. 8.5 to go in the first half. Deep three hit by Edward. Correction by Costa Hayward. 1 point game, 19-18. And a traveling violation.
That's a traveling violation. Massasoit basketball.
Now a chance for Massasoit to take the lead. Handy drives and a foul on Martin. Fifth foul on Bristol. Nice move by Handy. Took it all the way after the inbound pass. And Massasoit has the lead at 20-19 and now a foul.
Massasoit foul is on number 12, Real Handy. His second. The Warriors are over the limit.
Handy guilty of his second foul, so 1-1 here for Corey Green.
Number 15, Corey Green. She's 1-1 for the Bayhawks.
First one's good.
Next, we'll have another.
You can follow LSP on the web at localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Patreon, LSP37, Snapchat, LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. Bristol reclaims the lead at 21-20. Here's Handy. Drives. Wild shot off the glass, no good. Rebound collected by Vega. Holloway puts on the brakes, goes to Winbush, finds Vega on the cut, front irons it. Rebound by Monroe. Getting by Winbush was Handy, and now it's Edward. Edward back out to Handy. Under 7 minutes to play in the first half. In the corner, a three is front iron, no good. And the rebound by Holloway. Holloway puts on the brakes, has a screen from Winbush. Nearly thrown out of bounds, nearly thrown to the parking lot. Leaner, and it's good. Corey Green up to 6 points. 23-20. Step back three, foul, and one! Handy!
The Bristol foul is on number 3, Alexander
Alex Holloway guilty of his first foul.
6 on the team. Rayo, Handy. 1 shot.
And now a chance for a 4-point play for Handy. Back iron, no good. Rebound bound 4, out of bounds to Bristol. Tie game at 23. So we approach 6 minutes to go. Holloway, Green, goes in the corner, Aspinall. Tried to feed Holloway, it's Winbush rather, it's tipped out of bounds. 14 to shoot for the Bayhawks. Vega, no, and a whistle. And the shot clock reset when it shouldn't have. Oh, now what?
We have a reset shot clock, and the possession goes to Massasoit.
Okay. So, after all that, Massasoit ball. Lob over to Edward. Edward goes into the corner. Costa Hayward puts on the deck. Turned over. Green tries to feed Winbush. Turned right back over to Costa Hayward. Edward peels out. 5.5 to go. Belezos goes into the corner. Costa Hayward traveled.
That's a traveling violation. Bristol basketball.
In the corner, it's Green. Out to Holloway. Long 2. Yes. (25-23). Screen set. Edward will drive, kick it into the corner. Handy. Too much dribbling, maybe? 9 seconds to shoot. Under 5 minutes to play in the half. Handy picks up the dribble. Pass stolen and a foul.
Massasoit foul is on number 15. That's Jared Costa Hayward. His first. The Warriors are over the limit.
8th team foul
10. Zachary Vega.
on Massasoit. And it's 1-1 for Vega. Vega is 2 of 3 from the line. First one's good.
One more, baby.
27. 27-23. Under 5 minutes to play. Half-court trap here. Breaking it is Edward. Gives it up. Georges will go to the line.
Personal foul is on number 4. That is Joshua Winbush, his first. Team limit.
Josh Winbush guilty of the foul. 7th on the team, his first. Winbush, perhaps limited by the knee injury suffered yesterday. Not filling up the stat sheet like he usually does. Has 3 rebounds, a block, a steal, and an assist.
Before Jose Andrade is into the Massasoit lineup.
Jose Andrade back in the line for the first time for Massasoit. Now Georges for 2.
Mark Jones, 1 shot remaining for the Warriors.
Rims out. Rebound battled for. Is going to be a tie ball possession. Bristol. Holloway into the corner. Hester. Floater. Short. Handy. Gives it up. Edwards steps away. Goes into the corner for Georges. Down low. Kick back out to Edward. Wanted to spot it for 3. Instead, peels back with 4 minutes to go in the first half. Loses the handle. Gets it back. Loses the handle again. Avoids going over the timeline. 8 seconds. 7, 6. Georges. No. Georges gets it back. Somehow ripped away by Holloway. Goes flying into the bleachers. Winbush gives it up. Green. No. Hester. Yes. What a sequence there for Bristol. They're up 5, 29-24. Belezos, yes! (29-27). Winbush, long 2, yes. That's Winbush's first bucket. 31-27. Step back 3, trying to draw the foul there was Handy. Hester with the rebound. Holloway gets by his man. Finds Vega. Meets a triple team and turns it over to Georges and a foul. And it's on Winbush, and that's his second. One and one for Georges. Under 2.5 to play. Back iron, and it rolls home. Anthony Cabrera into the lineup for Massasoit. First time we've seen him all weekend. And now a timeout called by Jim Stapleton of Massasoit.
Massasoit calls a 30-second time.
31-29 with 2:29 left here in the first half of the NJCAA Region 21 Men's Basketball Championship game. Bristol ball out of the timeout. Here's Holloway. Holloway goes the opposite direction of the screen. Try to go down low for Winbush, but another steal, this one by Edward. Chance to tie or take the lead for Massasoit in the corner. Edward, 3 and 1! Corey Green guilty of the foul. That's the second 4-point play opportunity of the game. For Bristol. And he converts. Winbush touch pass corner, Vega 3. Back iron no good. Holloway tries to get the rebound. Cannot. It's tied up to Massasoit. Costa Hayward back in the lineup for Massasoit. Double team at half court. They break it. Floater in the lane. Back iron no good. Rebound by Mitchell. Mitchell into the corner. Vega, 3. No! Bound popped around and collected by Georges. Georges drives. No foul, no shot. But it's going to be 2 free throws anyway because now it's the double bonus. That's the second foul on Holloway. Double bonus situation for Georges. Georges is 3 of 4 from the line this game. First one's good. The LSP store is now open. Get yourself a DVD copy of this or any past LSP video broadcast, or one of several different designs of bumper stickers. Visit localsportsproductions.com/store or the LSP Facebook page after the game to place your order. And remember, all orders within the continental United States come with free shipping. Second free throw is good. 35-31. And a foul committed by, I believe that's Costa Hayward that they got. And it is. 2 fouls on Costa Hayward, 1-and-1 situation. Rims out. Handy with the rebound. One minute to play in the first half. In the corner, Belezos 3, back iron no good, rebound Vega. 2-for-1 opportunity maybe for the Bayhawks. Espinal 3, rims out. Rebound out of bounds will remain with Bristol. 1 second difference between the shot and game clock. Rebound pass comes to Green. Green drives. Tried to throw it off Green, did Monroe. Ball tapped around, loose, and no foul. Wow. A lot of potential missed calls there. That could have gone either way. And it'll be Bristol ball with the shot clock off. Timeout called by Bristol.
Timeout, a 30-second timeout. Bayhawks.
.6 seconds. It'll be Winbush, Espinal, Mitchell, Green, and Vega on the floor for Bristol. Inbound pass is lobbed out to Green. 15 seconds. Mitchell holding. As the screen for Vega goes into the corner for Espinal. Back out to Mitchell, loose ball, gets it back. 4 seconds, kicks into the corner. Green, 3, front iron no good. Rebound, oh, nearly tapped in by Espinal, but that will do it for a very entertaining first half. Massasoit 35, Bristol 31. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back in about 15 minutes with the second half of the NJCAA Region 21 Men's Basketball Championship here on LSP. Welcome back to the second half of the NJCAA Region 21 Men's Basketball Championship here on LSP. Sam Feely here with you from the Health and Wellness Center at Bunker Hill Community College in Charlestown, Mass. Lady Pina Guerrero on camera, 35-31 Massasoit on top, thanks to 9 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists from Wolski Edward. Bristol being led by Juan Espinal with 8 points and 4 rebounds. Josh Winbush was limited in the first half with 2 points, 3 rebounds. But he's going to have to play a bigger role here in the second half. After that knee injury he suffered yesterday, if Bristol is going to come back and win this one. Here's Alex Holloway. 4 points in the first half for him. Winbush just outside the key. Kicks it out to Holloway for a long 2. That's good. Holloway's got 6. That makes it a 1-possession game at 35-33. Handy goes into the corner. Around the arc, it's Georges. Edward drives, puts on the brakes at the elbow. Goes back to Belezos. 7 seconds. Belezos, fade away. Front iron, no good. Rebound, Winbush. Chance to tie or take the lead for Bristol. Holloway stops at the top of the circle. Lobs to Winbush. Back out to Holloway. Into the corner. Espinal. Vega, long 2. Back iron. Rebound will be collected by Green. Kicks it out to Espinal. Now over to Holloway. Down low. Tie game. Start all over again. Tie score is 35. Layup by Rail Handy. Quickly back the other way. Vega will go to the line for 2. Edward with the is guilty of his 3rd foul. Zach Vega to the line for 2. He is 4-5 from the line this game. And he sinks the first one. Second free throw good, and we are tied once again at 37. Double team at half court. Belezos goes back out to Edward. It's a double team in the corner. Now down low to Monroe. Monroe back out to Edward. Jab steps, backs up. Handy with 8. Gives it up. Edward, 3. No good. Rebound, Winbush. Out of bounds, trying to connect with Holloway. Handy. Free throw line jumper, good. Reclaiming the lead, Massasoit at 39-37. Back out to Holloway, swing it around to Green. Holloway into the corner, Espinal, 3, good! On one pass, Belezos. Bristol with the lead, 40-39. Belezos drives, kicks it out. Edward wanted a 3, now stops at the free throw line. Finds Monroe, back to Belezos, 3. Another foul on a 3-point shot. This one didn't go in, so it'll be 3 free throws for Belezos. Blazos was 1 of 2 at the line his first time and sinks the first one to tie the game at 40. Second free throw good. Back and forth we go. Massasoit with the lead, 41-40. All 3 good for Blazos. 42-40 in favor of Massasoit. Holloway has a screen to use. Out to Green. Green drives, kicks it in the corner. Back out to Holloway. Holloway drives off the glass, no good. Rebound stick back, no good by Winbush. Rebound comes to Espinal for the 2. Tie score is 42. Georges out of bounds. Will remain with Massasoit with 14 seconds to shoot. Handy drops off Blazos 3, front iron, no good. Rebound corralled by Vega, but turns it right over. And 1 for Real Handy.
The Bristol fouls on number 3, Alexander Holloway, his 3rd personal, 2nd on the team. Number 12, Real Handy, 1.
Free throw rims out. Holloway, yes. Once again, we are tied, 44 all. Who will break this deuce? You can see the camera shaking. That is the Bristol fans making noise, stomping on the bleachers. Edward, back to Handy. Kick ball. Handy goes back out to Edward. Back to Handy. In the corner, Edward. Gives it up. Blazos off of Holloway, Winbush. Full shot clock for Massasoit to work with. Inbound pass comes to Handy. In the corner, Edward wanted it, didn't take it. Handy, rejected. Now the outlet to Green. Yes. Green with the steal. Puts it up and in. Again, the vibration of the cameras, the Bristol fans making noise, chanting for defense, pounding on the bleachers. In the corner, Blazos, now down low to Monroe, beats a double team. Out of bounds! If Bristol makes one here, I think we're going to see a timeout out of Jim Stapleton. Espinal. Corner 3, Green, yes! 9-0 run by Bristol. No timeout called by Stapleton. Belezos, nearly stolen by Green again, in the corner. Edward, 5 to shoot, spot up 3, air ball. Vega goes to Winbush, and a foul on Georges.
Massasoit fouls on number 5, Mark Georges. That's his second personal foul, second on the Warriors.
2 fouls apiece. 13 and a half to go. Largest lead now for Bristol at 51-44. Cross-court pass, stolen by Georges. Georges wanted to go all the way, kicks it out. Edward finds a lane, puts one up. Front iron, no good. Rebound, Vega. Vega has his pass tipped out of bounds to Massasoit. Hester will check into the game and replace Vega. And timeout called by Jim Stapleton. Thought we would have had this timeout sooner, but as it stands, 13:02 to go, 51-44 in favor of Bristol. Advertising opportunities are available on LSP. Get your company's message on air or on localsportsproductions.com for as little as $25 per ad. Visit localsportsproductions.com/advertising or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Here's a 3 by Belezos. Front iron, no good. Weak side rebound by Hester. Holloway goes down low. Pass popped up in the air, and pretty obvious foul there committed by Hester.
The personal foul is on number 21, and that is Malik. His second personal foul, team third.
Holloway will have a seat, and replacing him will be Mitchell for Bristol. Good defense on Belezos. They kick it out. Edward over to Georges. Back of the court, Belezos. 12 to shoot. Monroe draws the foul.
The personal foul is on number 21. That's Malik Mohammed Hester, his third personal.
Third foul on Hester. Fourth of the half on Bristol. It'll be Monroe to trigger the inbound with 20 to shoot. Goes into Belezos. Handy kicks it out. Edward back to Belezos. Might have had an opening, but gave it up, and he traveled.
That's a foul violation. Bristol basketball.
51-44. 12 minutes to go. Green. Back out to Mitchell. 8 to shoot. Green, NBA 3! He draws the foul.
Massasoit foul is on number 12, Royale.
Fouls on Handy.
Team third.
It's his third on. Third on Green, third on Handy rather, third on Massasoit for the half. 3 free throws, and first one is no good for Corey Green. You can follow LSP on the web at localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Patreon, LSP37, Snapchat, LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. Largest lead for Bristol now, 52-44. 2 out of 3 good. 3-possession game, 53-44. Both these teams looking for their first ever berth in the NJCAA Division III National Tournament. Handy. Cross-court pass, nearly overthrew it, looking for Georges. 7 seconds. Georges finds Monroe. It's blocked. No, it's goaltending. (53-46). In the corner, Espinal touch pass for Winbush, and he gets fouled.
Massasoit fouls on number 34, Mark Monroe. His first, team 4.
The first foul on Monroe.
Back into the Warrior lineup.
Lob to Winbush, no! Handy back the other way in the corner. Georges back to Handy. And Handy draws the foul on Green.
Some fouls on number 15, Corey Green, his second, team 5th.
Fifth foul on Bristol. Edward over to Handy. Bob over to Georges, thought about a 3, now drives, puts it up. No good. Rebound, Winbush. In the corner, Green, 3. No foul. No foul there either. And now we have a foul. I think this one's on Winbush.
The Bristol foul is on number 4. That is Joshua Winbush. His third Bristol. 6-17.
Edward. Couldn't connect on that pass. Turned over to Bristol. Lob into Vega. Into the corner. Espinal, 3. Yes! Double. They only gave him a 2, actually. Seven seconds. Monroe gets fouled. Fouls on Espinal.
Bristol's number 1, Juan Espinal, has his third personal foul.
Third foul on Espinal. 2 shots for Monroe. And he front irons it. Second free throw's good. 55-47. Out to Holloway. Puts it on the deck. And a foul. And it's on Holloway, and that's his fourth.
Massasoit foul on number 3, Rolski Ewart, his 4th personal foul.
No, it's not on Massasoit. It's on Bristol's number 3, right? It's on Bristol. It should be on Holloway, not Massasoit.
The last foul was on number 3, Alexander Holloway, his 4th personal foul.
Yeah. Free throws back here, isn't it? 1-1 for Real Handy. Back iron. Rebound Hester. Holloway. It's for a couple defenders in the corner. 3, Espinal. Front iron, no good. Back the other way comes Handy. Turns it over. Vega cross-court pass. Holloway traveled.
3 steps, that's a traveling violation. Massasoit basketball.
Still a 3-possession game. 55-47. Spot up 3. Back iron, no good. Tracking down his own rebound is Handy. Hook shot, no good. Out of bounds to Massasoit. Timeout called by Robert Delalue of Bristol.
Timeout. Full timeout. Bayhawks. Bayhawks.
Massasoit ball out of the timeout. Plenty of time. Edward goes to the left wing. Handy backs up. Cross-court pass looking for Belezos. Back out to Edward. 15 to shoot. Pass deflected, and Vega has it. Green gives it up. No foul. And now a foul on Bristol. 1-1 here
Real Handy, she's 1-1.
for Handy. The fouls piling up quickly for Bristol as Handy makes the first one. Second one's good.
The 5, Mark Georges is back into the Massasoit lineup.
So bench technical was just called on Bristol, and Bobby Blazos sinks the first free throw. Massasoit, thanks to the folks at Massasoit for correcting me on the pronunciation. Quarter, Blazos, kick it out to Edward. 15 to shoot. Kicked out, Handy, head fakes, long 2, front iron no good. And a whistle as Handy is down with an ankle injury of some sort. Handy has 11 points, but is 1 of 5 from the free throw line. But he's been a good facilitator this game. Checking out both his legs.
15,
Jared Costa-Hayward will check into the lineup for Massasoit. And he's going to be okay to get off the court out under his own power. Bristol's been ahead by as many as 10 this half. It's now a 4-point game. And it's in the hands of Edward. Edward goes in the corner. Belazos thought about a 3. Back out to Edward. 20 seconds to shoot. Deflected out of bounds by Hester. That pass comes to Edward. In the corner, Belazos. 12 to shoot. Pass deflected, taken away by Mitchell. Green wanted the 3. No foul there. Mitchell. Under 7 minutes to play. They try to go down low for Winbush. Tries to give it up. Maybe a little too unselfish there, but out of bounds. Pass deflected. Stolen. Costa Hayward for the 2. And that makes it a one-possession game. 55-53. We approach 6.5 to go. Spot up 3. Front iron, no good. Rebound collected by Green. Vega. Winbush. No shot.
The Massasoit foul was on number 34, Mark Monroe, his second.
Monroe guilty of his second foul. It's only the 5th on Massasoit. Inbound pass comes to Green and he traveled. Edward, chance to tie or take the lead for Massasoit. Both these teams seeking their first ever NJCAA Division III National Tournament berth as Georges hits the elbow jumper and we're tied at 55. Vega, no! Belezos secures the rebound. In the corner, head faking the 3 is Georges. Lobs it out to Edward. Belezos, 7 to shoot. Monroe backing in, blocked, gets it back, can't get it to go. Vega traveled. Espinal and Holloway back into the lineup for Bristol. Bristol fans chanting for defense. So's the Bristol bench. In the corner, a 3 by Edward. No! Rebound, out of bounds to Massasoit. Appear to be off of Winbush. Ball on the deck. Tie ball will give possession to Massasoit. Handy. Back in the game after the injury earlier. In the corner, 3. Costa Hayward, no. And Espinal will box him out. Let it go out of bounds. Sorry for the frozen camera, folks. Fix that now. Here we are. Winbush drives, no shot. Third foul on Monroe, 6th foul now. On Massasoit. And 1! That's the 4th on Edward. Vega to the line for a 3-point play. It's good. Edward. Camera's just rattling, folks. Out of bounds to Bristol with 4:08 to go. Green. Winbush. Tries to find Vega. Will go to the line for two.
Last foul was on Massasoit's number 5, Mark George's, his third.
That's the third on George's.
Over the limit. Number 10, Zachary Vega.
First one's good. It's good. Vega having a phenomenal game at the line. 9 of 10 is Vega. Cross-court pass, he's got the steal. Outlet to Green. He's got it. In the corner. Out to Handy. Under 3.5 to play. Handy backing up. Hear the earthquake of Bristol fans. Handy, 4 seconds. Georges, no good. Rebound Espinal, but it's taken away. Given back up to Georges, and one. That's the 4th foul on Espinal.
Mark George's one shot.
It's good. 62-58. 3 minutes to go. Green in the corner. Ball is kicked. And we'll reset the shot clock. Rebound pass comes to Espinal. Cross-court pass, Green. Now a long two by Vega. Front iron, no good. Rebound by Georges. Chance to cut to 2 or 1 for Massasoit. Georges. Eight seconds to shoot. In the corner. Edward puts up a wild shot. Rims out. Rebound Winbush. As we approach 2 minutes to go. Just barely got it over the timeline. Did Holloway. Have to bleed some clock here. In the corner. Green drives, opposite corner, now Holloway, long two, no, but Green gets the rebound. Gives him an extra possession to bleed some more clock. A 2 would still make this a 2-possession game. ISO play here, 10 seconds. Holloway. Into the corner, Green, bobbles it, out of bounds to Massasoit. Timeout, Jim Stapleton. So let's reset. 3 timeouts left for Massasoit, as well as Bristol. Massasoit is in the double bonus. Bristol is in the 1-1. Massasoit has committed 8 fouls. Possession arrow favors Bristol. 84 seconds left. We had a exciting end to the women's championship. We're in for more of the same here for the men's game, and we thank you for tuning in all weekend for coverage of the NJCAA Region 21 men's and women's basketball semifinals and championships here on LSP. The largest audiences we've ever had coming this weekend. Thank you all for tuning in. And we hope to have more NJCAA action this spring and next fall, and more basketball next winter and beyond. Four fouls on Holloway, 4 on Espinal for Bristol, 3 on Winbush, 4 on Hester, 2 on Mitchell. 3 players with 4 fouls for Bristol. Edward splits the double team. Down low, it's blocked, no, it's another goaltending! Massasoit has drawn 3 fouls on 3-pointers and scored on 3 goaltending calls. Under a minute to play. Holloway into the corner for Green. Winbush down low. Vega, yes! 2-possession game as we approach 45 seconds to go. Double team. And a foul. It's on Green, and that's his third.
His third. The Bayhawks are over the limit.
2 free throws for Wolski Edward. First one is good. Makes it a 1-possession game.
15,
Jared Costa Hayward back into the game, replacing Belezos. Rims out. Espinal tracks down the rebound. Nine-second difference between the shot and game clock. Holloway, spin move, into the corner. Green, Espinal, 3, no good. Rebound by Edward. Kicked out. Edward for the tie. Yes! (64-64). Bristol calls timeout. It's their ball with 12.2 seconds and a chance to win it with the last possession. Something about Bristol's games in this gym coming down to the wire, huh? Not so much yesterday, but we had the same thing happen with Bunker Hill. Had the same thing happen with Bristol's game against Bunker Hill last month. 12.2 seconds. Well, during the last time I was checking out highlights of the Radford versus Liberty men's basketball game in the Big South Championship, and Radford hit the game winner as time expired. Will we see more of the same here? What a way to close out this big weekend of hoops here on LSP. Massasoit will have Costa Hayward, Georges, Handy, Monroe, and Edward on the floor. And now Bristol breaks the huddle. They got to hurry to get back in. Espinal to trigger the inbound in the hands of Holloway. Holloway crosses the timeline. 5 seconds, gets a screen, lobs it, stolen! Over everything, we got overtime. Great defensive possession there for Massasoit when they needed their biggest defensive possession of the season, and now 5 more minutes. Woo! It ain't over yet, folks.
Folks, these games are being streamed live right now on local sports productions. The voice behind it, Sam Feely. You can pick up all the games from the Region 21 tournament through Sam. He's right across from the scorer's table at center court. He has all the broadcasts that are on demand, and he will also give them to you as well.
Overtime. Each team gets one more timeout, so Bristol with 3 and Massasoit with 4. And the opening tap is controlled by Bristol. So the possession arrow goes to Massasoit. In the corner, Green, 3. No. Winbush with the rebound and the stick back. (66-64). In the corner, Edward kicks it out to Handy. Lob pass deflected. 6 seconds to shoot. Drive by Handy. In the corner, out of bounds. I don't know if he would have gotten the shot off anyway, Costa Hayward. Holloway will walk the dog and pick it up. Espinal. Green. Holloway in the corner. Espinal, 3. No good. Rebound nearly tapped in by Vega. He gets it back. Tries a third time. And a foul. That's on Handy. That's his 4th. Vega to the line. Front iron. Belezos back in the game for Massasoit. Second free throw rims out. And a foul on Winbush. That's his 4th. Monroe to the line for 2. He's 2 of 4 from the line today. No. Missed them both. And a foul on Belezos.
The Massasoit foul is on number 23, Bobby Belezos. His second personal. Double bonus.
Double bonus now for Bristol, and it'll be Winbush, who has not been to the line today. He was 1 of 2 at the line yesterday. First one's good. Second one, front iron, no good, and the rebound by Edward. Handy. Georges working on Espinal. Into the corner, Belezos. Yes! And now a steal by Handy. Handy! Offensive foul! And that's Handy's 5th.
And that's a serious foul. It's an offensive foul. Handy, his 5th personal foul. He has been disqualified.
Handy upset with himself. He finishes the game with 2, 5, 7, 9, 11, 12 points. Winbush will drive, draws the foul.
And that's a serious foul. Is on number 34, Monroe, with his 4th. Double bonus.
That's the 4th on Monroe. Rims out the first one. Holloway back into the game for Mitchell.
Number 21,
Hester back in the game for Espinal.
Joshua Winbush. One shot.
Second one is good. 68-67. Edward in the corner, Belezos gives it back up to Edward. Picks up the dribble. Now, Monroe will try to take it himself. No good. Winbush has it, gives it up. We approach 2 minutes to go in overtime. Hester, Winbush, down low Vega, jump ball, possession Massasoit.
Massasoit basketball.
Belezos in the corner. Goes back out to Georges. 2 minutes. Edward. 7 seconds. Floater. Yes! Back the other way comes Holloway. Draws the foul. Foul will be on Georges.
Number 5, Mark Georges. His fourth.
That's his fourth. 2 free throws for Holloway. Sinks the first one and we're tied.
Next with the first, we're tied at 69. He'll have another.
Second one's good. Bristol reclaims the lead at 70-69. Timeout called
30-second timeout.
by Robert Delalue. .142 to go. Both teams in the double bonus. Bristol with 2 timeouts left. Massasoit with 4. Here's Edward. Number of players playing with 4 fouls. Back to Edward. Spins away. Head fakes. Georges backs up, 10 to shoot. Edward into the corner. Belezos for the lead. Yes! Lob to Winbush. Vega. Pass is tipped, will remain with Bristol. Under a minute to play. Winbush will inbound. No, it'll be Hester instead. Go immediately into Winbush and he's fouled. And that's going to be the 5th on Monroe. Is it? Yes, it is. Monroe is fouled out. Winbush has shot 50% from the line, 2 of 4. And he sinks the first one.
Massasoit calls time.
Timeout, Massasoit. Make Winbush think about this one. So out of the timeout, 1 free throw here for Josh Winbush, which would tie the game. He rimmed it out! And another timeout called by Massasoit. Massasoit ball at the timeout, 48 seconds left. Bristol fans making a lot of noise as they have pretty much all second half. Edward doing a lot of dribbling, goes over to Georges. Georges drives. Off. Is that an offensive foul? No, it's on Green. That's his fourth. 2 free throws now for Georges. Rick sinks it. Timeout Robert Delalue. And now he's going to make Georges think about it.
Kindly please remain seated after the championship game for the awards presentation.
The noise continues. Georges making a 3-point game. No. Winbush used his length to get the rebound. They're going to go for the tie quickly.
The Massasoit foul is on number 3, Rolski Eward. His 5th
And Edward has just been disqualified. He's fouled out.
22,
Anthony Cabrera into the lineup
number 3, Alexander Holloway.
for Massasoit. Holloway rims out the first one.
Has 1 shot remaining.
I believe I just heard Robert DeLu say don't foul. Second one's good, makes it a 1-point game. Now late substitution, and it's going to be Caleb Provitt. And a foul, which they said, DeLu said don't do. Caleb Provitt, guilty of the foul. Georges to the line for 2. Seven of 9 thus far. Make it 8 of 10. Corey Green back to the lineup for Bristol. Made it. They need a 3 to tie. Holloway head fakes. Go down low for the slam by Winbush. Timeout. Massasoit.
That's a full timeout. Massasoit.
$75-74 with 12.4 left. So out of the timeout, 1 timeout left for either side. Belezos will go close, and they foul Costa Hayward. Fouls on Mitchell, that's his 3rd. Costa Hayward, this is his first trip to the line. Sinks it. Like he's been there all day. Corey Green back into the game. It's good. 77-74. Again, they need a 3 to tie to Bristol. Pass tipped out of bounds. It'll remain with Bristol, and Robert DeLu calls his final timeout. 4.5 seconds.
Zoom out. Zoom out.
Here we go. They need a 3 to tie. Green to inbound. Back to Green. Takes the 3 for iron. And it's out of bounds. And the Massasoit Warriors are going to their first ever NJCAA Division III National Tournament. It's their first ever Region 21 championship. In overtime fashion against the #1 seed Bristol Bayhawks. Massasoit has done it. They come back from a 10-point second half deficit to win by 3 in overtime. Going to turn it over to the public address announcer for the presentation of the awards and the players of the game and all tournament team, which will come momentarily.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we'd like to bring up the athletic director here at Bunker Hill Community College, Dr. Loretto Jackson, to handle the awards presentation. And folks, while we have a second, let's thank Dr. Jackson and the fine staff here at Bunker Hill for hosting this great tournament. How about a round of applause for the great staff at Bunker Hill Community College. At this time, we'd like to give out the all-tournament team awards to a couple of members from Bristol Community College. Number 10, Zachary Vega. And number 15, Corey Green. At this time, Dr. Jackson will be presenting individual awards and the MVP. All-tournament team for the champions from Massasoit. Number 3, Wolski Wood. Number 34, Mark Monroe. And number 12, Rayal Handy. First diamond medal winner, Rayal Handy. At this time, I'd like to bring up the head coach, Robert DeLillo, and his coaches for the runner-up presentation. One more time for the Bristol Bayhawks. At this time now, individual awards for the champions. Number 3, Rolski York. Number 4, Jose Andrade. Number 5, Mark Churches. Number 10, Mike McRunny. Number 14, Jarius Houston. Number 15, Jared Casa-Haley. Number 20, Tafari Kidd. Number 22, Anthony Cabrera. Number 23, Bobby Belezos. Number 25, Elton Fonseca. And number 34, Mark Monroe. And the MVP, number 12, Real Handy. At this time, the championship trophy, head coach Jim Stapleton, his assistants John McDonough, and Yusef El-Fat. Before we take the championship team's photo, this time we'll have a photo with Dr. Jackson and Bristol's basketball team, the Bayhawks. All right, the champs, come on out for your team photo. Massasoit. Team photo, please. First, Dr. Loretta Jackson will present the championship trophy for the Region 21 Men's Champion, the Warriors of Massasoit.
A hard-fought victory, really in both semifinals against the home team Bunker Hill, and then the number 1 seed Bristol Bayhawks. Great resilience shown by Massasoit all weekend long, and congratulations to the number 2 seed Massasoit Community College Warriors. They have won their first ever NJCAA Region 21 Men's Basketball Championship. So, with that said, this has been a presentation of local sports production serving Greater Boston student athletes since 2011. Copyright 2018, unauthorized redistribution of any portion of this broadcast without the express written permission of local sports productions is strictly prohibited. This wraps up coverage of NJCAA sports for on LSP for the 27-18 season. Check localsportsproductions.com/live in the coming weeks for the spring schedule. And be sure to follow LSP on the web, localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Patreon, LSP37, Snapchat, LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. Once again, the final score from the Health and Wellness Center at Bunker Hill Community College in Charlestown, Mass. It is the Massasoit Warriors 77 and the Bristol Bayhawks 74. Massasoit winning their first ever NJCAA Region 21 Men's Basketball Championship. For Lady Pina Guerrero, doing a phenomenal job on camera all weekend. My name is Sam Feely, reminding you freelance isn't free. Thanks for tuning in.